fuck, I don't have any more coffee. I'll get that later.
God, why didn't you get... You've been waiting an hour and a half... Hour and 45 minutes!
I just finished this mug. It's fine, I'll get it later. I'll wait for that to kick in.
To our clusterfuck. Everybody, this was the conversation you walked in on.
I'm gonna have to go back and clip
Hola,
that.
amigos. Hola, míos.
Hello.
This is an English server. Okay. Sorry, we're not playing Among Us.
¿No comprende inglés?
I will hurt you. Anyways. I am tired and hyped up on coffee. Let's go. What the fuck happened 2 weeks ago? You guys fought?
Hell?
Yeah, you guys got into the hells. You went through a literal hell. You fought the thing, which didn't take that long because you guys all kind of ganged up on her and the dragon. It didn't take you as long to snap the dragon out of it as I thought it would. Which means I need to step up my game. Which means I need to step up my game on the next encounter.
You know, that's fair. I am okay with this. Kreh saw a thing and it's like, huh, I could safely shoot this person in the face.
Because that's a mentality.
I call
Y'all
trying to
lost.
safely shoot him in the face. I said, fuck it, I'm punching him in the face.
The hard part was trying to save Lucky in time, which you did not do.
No.
Yeah.
Technically, that was... Technically, in my mind, was supposed to be the easier part.
It was not, because dice.
Fox,
Yeah,
I have a question for you.
Nice.
Since when are we known to do the easier stuff?
I know, it kind of turned into the opposite. The thing I thought would actually probably be the easiest thing to prevent didn't happen.
Yeah.
And turned around on even me, and I was like, huh, okay.
Alright,
The one who had a high chance of doing it, like Matthew, before you guys came out there, he could not roll above a 3 in a die.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the
And
guy's
Lucky's
stealth
low rolls
rolls
in that entire process as well.
Oh yeah, because he had to get pretty low to even fail that in the first place. That's why I was like, okay, this will probably take a while. Oh, never mind.
Well, shit.
Never mind.
Said no.
And then the thing is, too, I don't feel like, because he was technically controlled at that point, I don't feel like the 1 feat I gave Matthew would have worked. The little Lucky Trinket feat. Because the only wall Lucky's on his side.
Yeah. And at that point, he technically was not.
Yeah. He's got 1 luck point if Lucky is on his side.
Matthew went off to
You
go
know.
talk to Ace, which will end up sparking a conversation later, which we still have to argue out. Because that's gonna make a decision about things later. So... Ruby does give you guys a choice, though. You could either take the time and go on the boat, which is going to take you probably a couple weeks to sail all the way around. Because you are down the fuck here,
Yeah.
and you gotta get all the way up here.
I was looking at the map the other day, I was like, the boat may not be our best option.
Or you could wait a little while and see if Keldor can convince them to open up the gate to at least take you guys to the Earth plane.
Yeah.
Well...
So that's kind of your choices, while Marilyn is currently interrogating the fox thing.
Yep.
Hey, I left him a present.
Yeah.
It's a very nice present.
I could have let them bleed to brain death, but no.
Whether she knows anything or not, we'll find out.
Yeah.
See, out of character, is this where I almost may suggest we take the boat?
Why?
Because wars aren't won in a day. If you don't know what you're going into, why rush in?
Though there is a started army in the Earth plane, too.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
So going to the Earth plane may not be a terrible idea.
Yeah, where's the Earth plane on this map again?
It's right next to the
up top.
Feywild, actually.
Yeah.
The city is not far from the Feywild.
The thing is,
Yeah.
too, I understand using the boat to get time, but we could also teleport to the airplane and get any information that they have there and plan out from there.
Yeah, that way we're not like off separate from so many people and using sending spells to
To be
basically.
fair, even then, he may recommend at least a couple days before we do.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
The whole
Yeah, that I
point
can
is
see.
that at least we would be in front of people
Yeah.
and be able to communicate and stuff like that, because
Mm-hmm.
25 words you can only do so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do agree with not going in here blind, as best as we can.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, to be fair, we kind of planned this out a little bit more, and it went a little smoother than we thought it would.
And we
Uh-huh.
also had friends. That's also one of the reasons why it went so much better, because we were able to get help.
Yeah, she's currently waiting to give Killjoy an answer, basically, if you guys are gonna wait or not.
Yeah. My vote is to wait.
I am okay with this waiting thing. Because
Waiting a
reasons.
couple days, yeah.
I'm okay with waiting, too. Especially give us time to recover from this.
Fair.
We can go on the boat, gather our stuff, and like be ready and everything like that. Let the parents know what's going on and everything like that. That way, if they want to come with us, they're aware.
At the very minimum, you probably are aware that Zarus' dad is gonna go to the Feywild.
Yep.
At least Cam will
That I
be.
figured. That I figured. Which, in case, would mean Cinder and Ignis's mom is likely following not too far behind.
It's fine.
I don't know
you
why.
Don't know what
Cinder
kind
has
of.
no clue why.
You don't know what kind of army and allies this person has.
Uh-huh.
If it's even an
Yeah.
army.
Yeah.
Or if it's just a pretty large group wreaking havoc. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh, a thing that would have happened, as they would have been getting on the ship or whatever. I don't know if I did this last time or not. I can't remember.
I'm not gonna actually pull the ship map out. For
Fair.
the sake of having to move things around. And for right now.
I don't remember if I did this last time or not. Amos would cast sending to his father
He has not yet.
to let him know that another is on the way. That another one of the siblings is on the way.
I don't even think you informed him about Sawyer.
No, I don't think I did. He
Nope.
would.
Because Sawyer had mentioned to you the thing.
Yeah, that he. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
That's why you guys talk.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, he's supposed to. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's fine.
No. Anyways. Also, that inopportune moment, my phone has an update.
Well, you know, I think
It's fine. He's not actually
There-
on the ship
there-
right now,
there-
so I can move him up.
several conversations occurring all at once. News is getting
I
swept
don't
places that it needs to go.
I just see a
Declare
token get
will
like
perform
dragged
eventually.
off into the.
Oh, that was Sawyer. Token,
You
yeah.
know?
It's like mine now.
Well, I mean,
Technically, yes. Oh god, saving. Oh
Not
god.
like quick at all on my screen.
Did Fluffy
so
go quiet for
nice.
everyone else for a second?
Yeah, for like a second there, yeah.
Oh, good. That's good for me.
It's fine.
I think Discord's stuff is being wonky again.
Yeah, it's Discord.
Yeah, like it didn't like you grabbed it, and it looked like you grabbed it like this and just slowly drag.
I also had to move the screen when I did it.
And it was just like, my precious.
It's like, you're not here.
Oh.
Get out of here.
It made me chuckle.
You're totally safe in your travels. What? I love making Jago. It's fun.
It's fine.
Pastime.
Well,
We're all-
it was a combination of two things. That, and I realized something.
Uh-oh. I don't like that. That's not a thing.
Has nothing to do with the campaign.
Oh.
I'm just gonna type it in the in-game chat because I'm not saying it out loud.
You know, that's fair.
Penis?
No.
Okay.
That I would gladly say out loud because penis.
Yes. I love how you kind of almost whispered it. That made it even
I'm
better.
also people down the hallway.
Ah,
Yeah.
That's fair.
I can understand how just loudly shouting a certain genitalia would just be very concerning to hear outside a door.
Yeah.
Ah,
Ah,
neat.
Yeah. So that, yeah.
nice.
Why she's a dragon?
I mean, she does offer that you guys could stay there, or you can go back to the boat. Whatever you want to do.
We might be back and forth depending on where everybody else is staying.
And there is a dock near the city, so.
To be fair, the city would also probably give us more as far as resources to look into shops and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's probably gonna have to stay there to fix a lot of things.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah.
Jeez. I'm just putting them around randomly, to be fair.
Yeah, that is fair.
I could figure out where they actually are later.
Cinder's gonna opt to rest on the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, Kreh's of the same mindset.
Fair.
Mostly
Well,
because
that's-
Cinder's also tired. Amos is probably mostly is gonna piggyback her onto the boat, but also kind of wants to fuck with people because suddenly now there's two. Surprise!
Yeah.
Cam will probably be on the boat, but just because her mom's probably gonna be over there for a hot minute, and also she needs to have a conversation with the cleric.
Yeah.
Oh no. Why? Why do you need to have a conversation with the cleric? I don't understand.
And
Her name was. Where did I
For some reason,
E.
the dragon name is in my head,
Yeah.
and I know it starts with an E.
I'm
Stell.
Estelle, yeah. I was
Right.
looking for her back
Thank
here.
you.
Sorry.
fair.
Thank you.
All good.
I like I said, I knew it started with an E, but I couldn't remember.
I could picture of a token, but I couldn't picture a name in my head.
mhm.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Alrighty.
But I imagine we find parents first and alert them to what's
Yeah.
going on.
Oh, by the way, my uncle's an asshole.
I know. Has anyone put together the Kreh? Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, Kreh's put that together for a while. It's just like,
I
oh,
was
that's
wondering if
gross.
anyone else has yet.
Wow. That did not compute in my head. Why did that like?
Technically, it would be Adenar's brother, yeah.
Wow,
Your brother's a
brain-
dick.
The brain cells that I had like died during quarantine or something.
The only thing Rin, you even were told this, Rin. That's one of the youngest.
I know, that's why I'm like, how did I not put that together? How am I just now hearing it going, yeah, of course! Why didn't I think? There's actually blonde under this hair dye, it's fine.
You know, never showed the hair.
There we go.
Oh,
Okay.
I wanted to type out what I was saying. That way, you had it, Fox, because I wanted to. It's just the sending he would have sent. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that off since it would be the same day as getting back on the ship.
Okay.
Also, my computer now stopped running slowly because I can close Twitch. Because I had Twitch open on my computer because my phone was updating.
You know?
That's fair.
As I said, most inopportune time for it to do that.
It's fine.
That's my response to you, Dre.
That's terrifying.
That's the answer you get.
Let me see. Alright.
I'll let you figure that
Cool.
one out.
Oh no.
That's fine. It's fine.
How many days had it been?
This was technically...
3?
You sent it while you were still in the other plane. The night before you left, if I remember right. Or a day, like a day before you left.
See, 3-4 days.
This would probably be about the 4th or 5th day.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound good when we're asking about how many days has it been. That's
And the
not good.
boat's been around here-ish the entire time, remember?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's fine. Enjoy that.
That doesn't sound good.
That's
Don't worry, Amos is now having a slight panic attack.
Don't worry about it. Anyways, continue. On your way, you go back to the boat.
Back we go.
Yeah.
all friends.
I'm going to put
To the
some-
boat. Somewhere.
This is
Fuck.
Eventually where she's gonna end up.
Yeah, you know? That's all.
After he sends that, he's just going to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Was
Actually,
anyone else going to talk with the father thing about the uncle thing?
No,
That we would probably leave to Kreh. I think we
not
should
anymore.
talk to our respective parentals and let them know what's up.
Okay. If I select both here, perfect.
Plus, I think Cam is a little afraid to go see your dad after what's happened.
Hey, why would you be so startled?
Oh, this might not be good.
What?
He's going to go hide in his panic attack and use his arcane recovery. It's fine.
Oh dear.
Do we notice that Amos has run off?
You can make a check.
No, because he would have stopped and started trailing behind and would have turned off as you guys kept going.
I mean, my passive's an 18!
Or you focused on getting on the ship to people, though.
That's why I'm mentioning passive!
Alright, my pupper.
Yeah, you
Because
have a
while-
puppet.
Because while
Cinder
she may have
passes
subjective doesn't mean
technically at
she's
19.
not...
I'm going to stealth it then. Give me a sec.
And Cinder's being piggyback, to be fair. That's the only reason I put Cinder.
Fair.
She's kind of looking
Yeah.
around more.
Alright, let's see here.
Kreh has too many other things on mind, it's great.
Yeah, right.
Fine, it's fine.
Kim would be paying attention to the things, but just enough to, like, be aware.
Well, guess what that means?
Hmm.
That's a beautiful 13 still.
13.
So, I still see.
That was a
because
12
of-
on a die.
But does anybody bother him while he leaves, is the question.
Kreh sure as hell wouldn't.
I don't
Cinder
think
was in
Zarvis...
kindling just kind of float above.
I don't think Zarvis would think much of it, considering all of things going on.
Oh no.
It's more, like, everybody's got something on their mind right now, and he's
Yeah.
kind of
Kevin
got this thought of, if they want to talk about it, he'll ask later, but he doesn't want to bug them if they don't seem like they want to talk.
Yeah, Cam's
Question for-
concerned, but considering everything going on, she's like, give him a minute. If he doesn't show up by tonight, if I don't see him again all day, or whatever the case is, then I'll worry.
Yeah.
Question for Jay: Is he
Uh-huh.
not? Does he not make it to the boat?
Oh no,
Or
he
is
gets
going
on the
home?
boat. He gets on the boat.
Going to like his room or somewhere.
No, he does not go to his room.
Okay, but he's somewhere
He's
on
gonna
the
hide in
ship, essentially.
He's gonna hide in the storage compartment.
Okay.
Okay.
If he was, if
I say if
Oh, Ace
Yeah.
showed him hiding places. Yay!
yeah,
if he was like trying to hide somewhere off the ship, she would have sent Kinley to make sure he stayed okay.
hmm
But she's not. She, since he's on the ship, she's like, if he needs me, he knows he can talk to me. It's fine.
Fair.
and that's gonna
She'll
help me
send
recover
Kindling
a third
ahead
level
a
spell
Honkyo,
slot.
but she wants to talk to the mom first.
So
Fair.
the concern is there, but we're letting you have your panic moment.
Good, because it's not like he would have acknowledged anybody saying anything to begin with.
Ooh. Alright. Do we start with the group of parents? Do anybody pull aside their parents? Or do we start with Kreh and the one?
Sam over here.
My vote for the group because I'm not 100% sure where I want to go yet.
I'm not pulling him on the side.
I don't have plans to at the moment, but I've got a feeling because she still hasn't given Beth the ring, that might come into question later. It's fine. That won't be noticed, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, Ignis has noticed this already. I'll give you that
It
much.
just dawned on me. I was like, all three of these people know that ring. There's no way they don't know what that ring is. Oh, gods.
Ignis might not know the definition of the ring, but Ignis knows who gave you the ring. And Ignis is
I'm
keeping
in
it.
trouble is what it is. Not necessarily in trouble, but there will be questions, probably from Mom, because we've been gone several days now, and all of a sudden this happens. It's fine, everything's fine.
That's so funny. Anyways.
Learned what that was, but okay.
Alright. They look at you. Cam, they don't hide it at all. Your mom gives you this look.
And that's when she remembers it's on her hand, because she did ask Service if he wanted it back and then immediately forgot. And she's like,
And his dad looks at him. Cinder's mom noticed nothing, which is why I said it was fitting. She probably is too busy staring at the Ignis Cinder combo right now.
yeah.
Because that wasn't a thing.
Stop.
The very quiet, like, message to her mom, like, I'll explain later. It's not what you think.
Or is it? I just don't know it yet.
She goes to like sip her drink. Sure, whatever you say, dear.
Oh man. So, hi, we lived. That's the
you,
most important part.
Yay.
you also came back with an extra.
Right.
This is Ignis.
Had a friend that was able to split them.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying I have 2 daughters now?
Pretty much.
Seems so.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, you're a mom again.
He's like piggybacking Cinder. Like, it's fine.
Immediate hug. Children.
Aw. So obviously the good news is that, and Ruby is back in power over where she needs to be. We are currently waiting to hear from Keldor if we can get to the Earth plane and then try and figure out what to do from there to get to the Feywild.
And any more issues we might run into.
Kenku wasn't here, so we're assuming next place he's likely to be.
Hmm. I only gotta worry about him, but you gotta worry about the nature. Fun.
I'm short.
Fucking Feywild, everything will kill you.
Kim's like, I forgot. Just because it's pretty doesn't mean it's not gonna kill us.
You just gotta be nice to the nature and it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's the really mean part, then you gotta be like, yeah, give it a stern no.
Or it's just pixies wanting to fuck with you.
They're always fun.
Well,
But-
I'll definitely be going.
Figured. Wasn't sure about you two.
Can I set things on fire?
Looks at Service and his father.
Caleb just doesn't acknowledge what she said at all.
I'm going to go
And
with.
Zaris gives that look of.
I'm going to go with it attacking us. Yes.
Alright, then I'm going.
Also, had a feeling.
I should probably get out of this place and stop drinking.
Apparently, that's a good idea on many fronts. So.
Ah, but I can hold my liquor.
This is also fair.
She has yet to drink so much that she is just completely wasted. She just sips throughout the day.
Yeah. She knows how to moderate.
Cam.
No, we're doing all of this in one sitting. Go.
Speed run.
Speedrun drunk!
Everything sucks. Go.
1 minute. New record.
That is some strong shit. I feel like it takes you a minute. Then again, we've seen him practically die after a sip, so.
Yeah.
What you got?
Also,
That good dwarven shit.
You know.
Dead.
I just picture, like, Cam's mom is drinking the dwarven shit, but just, like, fine.
Also been drinking longer than Cam, so like.
Yeah. I feel like your mom is not much of a fighter unless she has to be. She's just
Yeah.
there to enjoy life.
Yep. Yeah. That sounds about right.
Like, oh god, I should probably get off my ass.
Nah, it sounds like you guys need help. Crap. Also, should probably mention this. We made friends with Lucky Silverstein, and now Lucky Silverstein's soul is in the hands of what I can only describe as Kreh's uncle. Long
That's the
story short,
thing.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
you wanna repeat that?
to try and give a better description of what happened. Some demigod that can control people by their fate strings took Lucky's soul We had not just one, but two of the Raven Queen's people with us at the time, and we're still not able to rescue him. But apparently, we're going to be seeing that guy again eventually. Don't know what an eventually is, but apparently he's taken an interest in us, which is concerning.
Never thought that I would have to literally babysit the kids 24/7.
We technically don't need babysitting.
Stop attracting shit then.
I love nothing more.
This is his dad, but like, he's like,
We would love nothing more than to stop attracting things, but here we are. This was not by choice. Trust me. I don't know what we did.
Yeah, he did something.
Apparently.
Future problem? Shrugs.
You picked a good one there, son. And you just see Zara's facepalm.
I'm dead. It's fine. I'm dead.
Do I say this or no?
Cam is trying really hard just to keep her composure right now with everything.
He is
going
not even trying anymore. He's gonna go silent and just no. Keep the
Odds or evens, Fox?
Oh no. Odds, because that's a really odd question. Random.
Odd, she'll say it.
on.
Odd.
Oh no.
Cinder will kind of look at what's going on over there, look at Caleb's comment, and is that how fathers act? She doesn't know anything.
In some contexts, yes.
For girls, they tend to be more protective.
That is true.
They
Kinda
kind of
odd.
just pat the boy on the shoulder and say good job, and then they tell the girl that they will protect them forever and kick any boy's ass.
Which happens often until you walk off from a campsite. That look of like horror is hitting Cam now, like, I am not going to tell my father what I've been doing for the past however long I've been gone.
She looks like she wants to ask her mother again, but she's not going to. She feels like she's still not going to get an answer.
That's fine.
It's fine.
They're not hiding that curiosity, though. I think she could, to be fair.
You know? Well, unless you all have any other questions, we're basically just waiting right now until we can get over to the Earth plane. So.
Well, knowing Keldor, it won't take too long. He's pretty
Probably
convincing.
Very.
Although the dwarf is quite stubborn.
Well, hopefully things will go by quickly. Don't know how much time we'll have. Because word gets out that things were a bit wonky here, I don't imagine things will stay status quo outside of here.
Hmm. I'm sure Ruby can handle it here, and we'll fix everything as we go. We still have a family to look for.
Yes, that was the other thought on my mind. We still don't know what's going on in Celestia, actually.
I would rather not know, but I feel like we're gonna have to.
Agreed. And I am going to operate under the assumption that scrying on Celestia may not work.
Probably not without consequence if it does get through.
Right. Was a thought.
No. Sorry, this will hit you.
I'm not going to do anything. I've learned my lesson? Sort of.
That took long enough. The Ignis smirk.
Yeah. The Cam narrowed eyes like, "Nah."
The pat on the head from Zarvis. Calm down.
She's actually gonna turn the narrowed eyes onto Zarvis. We still need to have a conversation.
Wait, what did I do?
I don't know. What exactly did you do? You got hurt in the fight while being invisible?
I mean, it's not impossible to be hit while invisible. Not immune.
No. But as far as I could tell, you were far more hurt than you should have been. They were focused on us.
She hits hard.
She's going to look over at the prince and go, please excuse us a moment.
That's all you hear from it. She's the Caleb. I've heard that tone, and I don't like that tone. from the girlfriend and or wife.
He's done something. I don't know what he's done, but it's pissed her off, and that's not good.
Both the moms give the look of, oh, he's in trouble.
Goes, excuse me, I need to return this to someone.
Just... It decided to save.
It did. Or at the wrong time. So let's had them heading that direction.
Yeah, Cam's just gonna pull him off to her room.
That's fine. So, Kreh!
Hey, hi, hello, how are things? Wonderful weather and stuff.
Big team.
Question.
Yes.
Is that bunny visible to me?
Yes.
Cool. I will try to ignore it for now.
Never
It's very obvious. Yeah, everything is fine. Fuck on that thought.
I like when he has, like, a robot defender, a flying box familiar person, it's a Reaper. Bunny, no! Just that makes me chuckle.
That's right, you guys never got the guy's name. Because Ren didn't know the name.
Nope, she did not. She tried, but did not know that information because Raven Queen never gave her that information.
Mind you, they are
So-
based on creepypasta, so they do have names.
That's fair. It's one of those. Britta's probably looking into said name to probably pass along information to the right parties, but like, she's also got a kid that she's supposed to continue bapping in the back of the head. So
It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine.
nah, I don't think so. Yes, it was the
Yes.
youngest.
The youngest that she's aware of, at least.
Indeed.
This is the black sheep.
This is the one that ran away and decided, I'm gonna do my own thing. Fuck you.
Ran away, decided family business wasn't good enough.
Yeah, decided that apparently he wanted to do things his own way, and Mom said no, so he said screw it.
Ah, it's most rebellious children. Mom said no.
Everyone always has one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You're right. You're right, though.
There's always that one rebellious kid in the bunch. Especially when there's
Yep.
multiple.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
It's fine.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I guess we can move on to Jay, unless you're messaging me
Oh,
what
no.
he's doing.
No, I'll say it out loud. It's fine.
Okay.
Because this will explain why it might be worse, depending on how this goes. So as he has now recovered a 3rd level spell slot, he's going to be hiding in a corner of the storage room, hood pulled up over his head, kind of sitting fetal position slightly, and is going to cast Sending to Sawyer.
Okay.
It's... Hold on, let me see how you can word this. Where are you? Dad said you haven't returned yet. It's been about 5 days. Are you safe? That's all he's going to send.
Okay. Let's see. That's not where the map is. The map's over here. Everything's fine. I'm with Lucy. That's all he says. Last you heard, Lucy was in the material plane somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Your dad was not technically the material plane last you heard. You're not sure if he is now. But you're also not sure if they're able to communicate with each other or not.
I know it's hard, like extremely difficult to insight without seeing facial reactions or anything, and just hearing voice. He's going to try and insight it.
You're welcome to.
That is a 19 on the die. plus 5. 24.
He seems fine. Sounds like him. What was that, Fluffy? Jesus. Oh god. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something. Panic. He claims to be with Lucy. You're not sure.
So here's the
things.
issue.
Mm-hmm.
I have no more spell slots to cast Sending.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing he had known was his dad was going to fly by the airplane, see how things were, and then he was returning to the material plane.
Mm-hmm.
That was about a week ago.
And it's been long enough that if he was going to go talk to the dragon there, it would have probably happened by this point.
Yeah, he would have already been back by now, if he headed straight back.
Fair assumption, yes. It is a very fair assumption because of the time that has gone by and everything. And his father seems perfectly fine. Obviously, he's given answers.
Yeah.
Almost the full 25 words every time.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to give information. So it does make sense. And you can probably confirm it with your mom if he's actually been there or not.
Mm-hmm. See, here's the problem, Aspire. He would probably realize that. But he's doing the math in his head as far as days, and something's not adding up.
Mm-hmm. But you know, it only takes maybe a couple days, probably about 3 to 4 for your father to almost non-stop fly across the plains.
Uh-huh.
From one side of the continent to the other, if he just went full speed burst every day and only rested at night. Dragons have a lot of stamina, holy crap, when you look at their stats.
Oh, yeah.
It's
a constitution score, man.
Oh, yeah. And he's an ancient, so it's not hard for him to do that.
Well, here's the other problem, Spire. Amos isn't leaving that storage room. And he has no way of contacting anybody else right now. I mean, he does, technically. No, you know what? He'd wait about 10 minutes while he's adding up all this stuff, and slightly growing more panicked, realizing Lucy doesn't really leave the material plane. Dad should be in the material plane. Something's not right. He sounds fine, but something's not right.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to send Nubby out of the storage room and is just going to watch through his eyes as Nubby would make his way and just would be searching for camp.
Fair.
And so that will be what he is doing currently. Earring was not thought of.
That is fair.
So what's the Nubby situation?
This is very fair.
Probably wanders around for a bit before just not seeing her. It is a decent sized ship. But at the same time, if Nubby were to like climb up the stairs onto the deck, could go across the deck part where the steering wheel is and all that, and kind of look around and not see her up there. Like, there's ways that he could look around without having to literally search every nook and cranny. So it'll probably take probably still take him a little bit, but not as long as you would think.
Yeah.
While Nubby's doing that, now we can, since Drag seems to be back.
Yeah, sorry about that. Well, yeah, at some point she will walk up to them and try their damnedest to ignore the bunny.
But bunny.
So we're not dead.
I see this.
And we have a problem.
Hmm.
I never knew I had an uncle.
Technically, you have a couple of them.
Yep. And the youngest one apparently has lucky soul.
He's still causing trouble, huh?
Now, what was that? Sorry, my headset did a...
He's still causing trouble, huh?
Yep. He seems to be interested in us for some reason.
Well, that might be because of you. You are kind of related by blood, dear.
Noted. Unfortunately, he's a problem for another day. Seems the plan is to head to the Earth plane at some point, or the Feywild. I don't remember which we decided on. And for fuck's sake, can you send the bunny somewhere else while we talk?
Alright. She'll snap it out.
She'll just breathe a sigh of relief. Thank you.
That has gotta be the strangest fear I've ever seen.
I'm apparently a strange person.
Speaking of bunnies, sorry, completely random. We have bunnies living in our bush. We have a bunch of we have a mommy bunny that gave birth to a bunch of baby bunnies.
Buns.
So now there's a bunch of bunnies
Nice.
that like to hop out on the rocks. My grandma and brother were able to rescue 3 of them. Sadly, 1 of them only made it to the shelter. The other 2 did not quite survive. The cats had gotten them.
Fair.
Hey.
They tried to get them there, but they just couldn't make it. But one as far as we know is that did end up in a shelter, and is fine. And then there's still a couple of them out there because bunnies have a lot of babies. If we catch any more, we're supposed to call up the place again, the rescue. And we thought, my grandma thought it was jackrabbits at first, but then we realized, nope, they're just tiny little bunnies. And she said she's never heard a bunny squeal in fear before of cats.
That's a scoring thing now.
I've heard a bunny squeal in fear of a human approaching them to unstuck their foot from a fence.
Yeah, especially since they're wild.
Yeah.
But I want the bunny. I want the bunny.
Snag a bunny. Snag a bunny and don't call.
I so want one.
I want to play with a bunny.
Anyways, completely off topic. Sorry.
Alright, last thing one of them said was strange fear.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Dad said that's the strangest fear he's ever seen.
And I'm a strange person. What else is new?
Fair enough. Well, chances are he won't mess with you, because I doubt he wants to deal with me. But your friends might be another story.
That's where it gets to be my problem.
Mm-hmm. Now all you gotta do is find a way to release the soul.
Yep. Target practice wouldn't hurt either.
Not impossible, but it's not easy. Technically, all we do is kind of just go back.
Just means I have to use more bullets.
Okay. It's like, huh, okay. Because they still are partially mortal. They do die, but they just kind of, I imagine demigods just go back to wherever their parents' plane is. And that's where they are until they can either come back or whatever.
Yeah, I just like...
To be honest, I don't even think they technically would know how to perma-kill one of them without destroying the soul completely.
Yeah...
Yeah...
It's fine, it's like... It's a case of, okay, blood or not,
I'm
if
sure
he fucks
it's
with
possible.
family, I will shoot him.
If it's been possible to kill a god in history, it's very possible to kill a demigod, which is probably much easier if you actually think about it. But again, it would be it'd be a stronger soul. It'd be harder to fully destroy. You might be able to trap it somewhere. I mean, he was obviously imprisoned. It's a thing. Which I think is Matthew's plan, but it's fine. Yeah. I mean, you can imprison gods, you can imprison a demigod.
Yeah. Any other questions you have? Or any questions you have? Right, conversations. This is how they work.
Just be careful around him.
Alright. And she will just turn to leave. To her room.
You can't do it very often, just so you know.
Oh my god, she's leaving the door. Good to know.
Because it does have a limit on how often you can do that. That was part of my balancing. No, she's not.
She knows she already knows.
She also never asked for an actual name. If he knew the name or not. That's fine. I'm sure Cam will interrogate about that one whenever she does.
It's like, her goal was going, okay, and by the way, this is the bullshit we're dealing with.
No.
And if you're not going to ask any further questions, I have a place to be and contemplate life and existence, and yeah.
Yeah.
So she'll be heading to her room.
Okay. Cam, you've dragged Zarvis into your room.
Yeah.
Give hugs to Cinder as soon as she walks in.
You want to try lying to me again?
Tilts his head.
What happened? You shouldn't have been hit as hard as you looked. You were this close to death. That scared the crap out of me.
I plead the fifth.
Zarvis.
I may have put a little enchantment on the rings. It kind of holds up his own that he didn't show you before.
She just kind of like, what enchantment? What did you do?
You know, it's a funny thing.
She's just gonna get closer to it.
Warding Bond's a useful spell, isn't it?
You what?
Smiles.
Are you telling me that the reason I didn't hurt as badly is because you were taking all of that?
Yes. Started to say no. I was like, I shouldn't say no.
You know?
Do you remember, do you have any memory at all of me mentioning that we should be careful because we can't heal you?
I didn't expect her to have radiant damage, to be fair.
Expectation or not, you shouldn't have done that.
Well, I did.
Why?
Because I didn't want to see you get hurt.
You can't be cute like that. You can't be cute like that. That's not fair.
I wasn't trying to be cute.
That makes it worse.
It worked out. Aaron apparently can heal me, so we figured that out.
At the expense of his own life force, which we can heal him, which is good, but I'd rather not have to... I'd want us to be more careful.
Yeah, that's kind of why I used the spell.
That's not careful.
Kept you up, didn't it? I had to read chat, sorry.
I have not been looking over there. I'm afraid. She's just kind of going to, like, put hand on his chest and go, as thoughtful as that is, I need you to understand, I can go down and get back up relatively easily, not so much you. And we don't know who has radiant damage until it happens. I don't want to lose you.
I don't want to lose you either. That's why I did it. If it makes you feel better, it only was good for the one use. Until I do that again.
It makes me feel so much better. Just... Can you please make me a promise? And this is going to be a big ask considering I know you. Only use that if it's bad.
Fine. Do my best.
Thank you. Like I said, I can't lose you. So please, let's not tempt things that could kill you. I'm already worried about us going to the Feywild. I don't know what they're going to have over there, and the likelihood of them knowing that Radiant hurts you is high. I'm just going to work off of the assumption that everyone knows certain aspects of us at this point.
There. I will try to be more careful.
Thank you.
You have to stop doing stupid shit too.
I will make attempts. I wasn't necessarily very stupid, I just got caught in the blast radius. I'll be careful, I'll be careful.
Smile and boop her on the nose.
Just flush.
Perfect time for Nubby to come to the door.
Yep.
About to bring up the parents thing too. That's a put a pin in that.
Nubby headbutts the door.
We had to put a pin in talking about the fact that our parents noticed things. She's gonna go over to the door.
Opens the door. And Nubby is sitting on the floor.
Oh, that's not good.
He turns around and starts walking towards the storage.
I apparently am being summoned. So
I'll go clear things up with the parents.
okay. Thank you. Just looks going after the Nubby.
The marching Nubby waddling down the hall.
So many random events happening at the same time.
Alright. You follow Nubby to the storage room.
Mm-hmm.
When he comes back in, he kind of crawls up into Amos' lap and covered by robe. All you hear from under the robe is contact my father. See if Lucy is with him.
All right. Let's see. Do I have enough? I should have enough energy for that. All right. I have enough. All right. She will cast Sending to Amos's father and try and find out if Lucy is with him.
She was here this morning, but she went out on patrol. Why?
Apparently Lucy was with him this morning, went out on patrol. He's asking why.
Sawyer claimed he's with Lucy.
Huh. Another sending spell.
But my dad said he's not there yet.
Should I tell him?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Sending spell.
Yeah. He would have nodded his head. That was Jay just doing that one. Mm-hmm.
Another sending spell. According to Amos, Sawyer said he was with Lucy. if Lucy's with you and you haven't seen Sawyer, and that's what she'll just let it trail off.
Mhm.
Then something's wrong and he wanted us to know that.
Your father is aware that something is probably wrong, and your brother wanted them to know. Or at least you, because then you'd pass it along. Should we try to find him?
You begin to hear soft sobbing.
Amos.
It's
She'll...
my fault. I sent him away from the ship. It's
No.
my
Hey,
fault.
hey. It's
It's
not
gone.
your fault. Hey. She's going to, like, kneel down in front of him and offer her hands. Listen to
He's
me.
not budging.
Listen to me, Amos. It's not your fault. You didn't know this would happen. You're sending him to safety. We don't know what's happened to him yet. He was apparently aware enough to send a response back to you, right?
Right. Should have thought about something like this happening.
No.
People knew he was with us.
You
Or
wouldn't
after us. Should have known.
No, Amos. You shouldn't have. Things like this, they're not any one person's fault. There's someone else at fault here, and that is the people hurting your brother or captured your brother or whatever has happened. It is not yours. You sent him back to your father as he was supposed to, correct?
He looks up. People may have captured him, but they wouldn't have if I didn't send him away.
And if he had stayed, we don't know what would have happened. The fact that everything went well today is a miracle in of itself.
If he'd stayed, he'd still be on the ship.
And if he stayed,
Father would have been angry, but that is it. He wouldn't be gone.
he's not gone. He's reachable. We can locate him and rescue him. We just need to find out where he is.
Just like we need to find where the Kenku is, right?
Yes.
Just like we thought he could have been here, but he's not.
We thought he could be here because this is where things were started. It's possible he's at the Feywild, where
And what if he's not?
Then he's probably in Celestia. And if he's not
And
there,
what if he's not?
then we'll find him, Amos.
What I'm trying to say is we have no leads of where Sawyer could be.
We can get them. He said he was with Lucy, right?
Yes.
Alright. Lucy was last in the material plane, correct?
If Father just saw her this morning, then yes.
It's possible he made it to the material plane, but never made it to them.
Do you realize how big the material plane is?
It's very large. Trust me. I travel. I know. But we have people that can try and look for him. I know it's a lot, and I know there's some logic in your mind that is screaming that there's no point, and that you've lost family, but trust me when I say there's hope. Alright?
He stays silent for a bit.
Oh, hold on.
And oh. Eh.
Seems the stream has gone down. For whatever reason. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay, sorry.
Stop seizing stream. Bad new.
It's fixed.
Got melody. Anyways.
He stays quiet for a few minutes, and we better find him. And if we do, if someone has him and is holding him to get to us, or Dad, or the others, they better have a god they're close to. They will be sent to them right away.
That is a fair
And you can
response.
see tears have stopped flowing and his eyes are steeled.
Alright. Let's go see if we can't get the scribe done, huh? Let's go start with that and go from there. Huh? I can send another message to your father with the idea that perhaps he was on the material plane when he got grabbed. At least give him an area to start looking.
He just nods.
Alright. She'll do one more sending. Thought is possible he made it to the material plane by the Lucy mention. Not sure exactly how far, but he could still be in that plane.
And that's where we'll start.
She'll nod. They're going to start there. Let's go try and scry, and if we find anything, we'll send to him. And we'll go from there, alright? Let's go.
He'll follow.
Probably gonna go find, I don't know why I can't remember names.
Yes.
The druid that was hanging out on the ship,
Really?
not our druid.
She
Really?
is currently with Ruby on it.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right.
She's one of the ones. Her and Jared and Marilyn are not on the ship right now.
Okay. Does Cinder have access to that spell right now, or?
She wouldn't right now,
Okay.
but she like
You guys also
Quite
don't know
mentioned.
because she hasn't had it
Yeah.
yet.
she would have probably given an indication that she has access to higher stuff, but she just doesn't. The only thing she took before was like Wall of Stone
Mm-hmm.
and Mass Cure Wounds, which she was planning on using before the fight ended.
Mm-hmm.
And and she also might already be planning on taking that spell for a different reason entirely, but you know, this works.
Yeah, Cinder, you get tackle hugged.
Ow. Hi.
Hi. Sorry. Wait a minute. Looks at Ignis.
Yes.
Huh. Oh. Good.
Ignis.
Good, so now she can physically kick my ass.
I can. More effectively.
That's not terrifying.
Cinder made. Well, hopefully, while Hawk's a little distracted, turn off the ring. He was trying to make sure he didn't get attacked on the ship while they were doing everything. It's fine.
That's fine. You do notice that his arm is still bandaged up, but it's not in the sling anymore. And getting daily healsies. Yeah, I can kind of move it. It's still a little sore, but
That's better.
I don't envy this pain, you two. I'm trying to explain things.
So, a lot happened. Like, more than just this. Points to Ignis.
Okay. Any of it good?
I mean, Ruby's now in control of the Nine Hells again. That's good.
Yeah.
Let's see. We made some new friends. I think. One of them got taken. I have a feeling, because partner is going to deal with that at some point, and we might also be dealing with that at some point, because apparently that person's interested in us. I don't like it. They took his soul, the one that they took.
That's typically not an easy thing to do unless you have the right stuff to do it.
It's a one. It kind of pipes up. Demigod, son, kind of like Kreh's dad. Well, exactly like that. Same god, so I imagine brother.
Oh, good.
I think he said the youngest.
Yes. I would really rather you not have to deal with a demigod, but careful if you do.
I'm always careful. Ignis kind of looks.
Yeah, so am I.
tried to push you over, Cinder. Don't think that's exactly the case at the moment. I think I'll do it anyways. But besides the point.
I just...
Let's see. What else of note happened? There's a lot of note that happened. We found out some things that are not ours to say. More private things between others.
Fair.
If they wish to share it, it's them. AKA Kreh's situation. And the Zarvis Cam situation.
Yeah.
Everything is fine.
Ignis may be a bit sassy, but she's at least respectful of some things. Sometimes.
That is fair.
Maybe.
Maybe.
She might just not feel like telling Haku about it, 'cause she's like, I control him.
Fair.
I don't need to know about whatever the fuck that was. Because Ignis wishes she didn't know what the fuck that was. It's fine.
You know, this funny thing is, though, Drag, about that comment? You basically have your mom's haircut now.
You know, yeah, fair. Unintended side effect. It's great.
I mean, she's not gonna question you just styling your hair. She might be a bit of a girly girl when she wants to be, and she could go totally help you with that and make it all pretty and put on makeup and.
She might be shot.
Oh, I know. Oh, we made a friend. Another friend.
Hmm?
We saved them from a family of nobles, I think. The one that Cam doesn't like.
Oh.
He's a shifter named Aaron. He was apparently purchased.
Ah. Then, heard that's a thing in some places.
Didn't like it. And they were not good people.
Well, the good thing is you got him out of there.
Yeah. And Kreh, because they kind of took Kreh too for a bit. A lot happened. I'm trying to process it still. I'm still not entirely sure, other than mentions of conditioning. I don't know.
Hmm. Right. I think you need to go rest and take a break, get off of things.
Yeah.
When are you guys heading out again?
We're waiting for word from Galjor. We get to our element plane via the teleportation thingy. Maybe a couple days.
There.
it was Garnet, Caleb, and was it also Ilya that said they're coming? The 3 parents? Or just the 2?
They are all 3, yeah.
Jarvis's dad, my mom, and Camp Mom said they were going to be going with us.
That makes me feel a little bit better, at least. I would like to go with you, but I get the feeling you're gonna make me stay here. See, Adenar would go, but in this case, this is something he wouldn't necessarily interfere with. His brother might be another story. He might help you guys with that
you
one
know,
later.
Fair.
Technically, that is in his range to deal with.
Yeah, so they're kind of like, seems to be debating, and Amos goes, how about this? If I can get the okay from the brothers, he can go, at least at Irvine with a plane. I don't see why not. Doesn't have to be fighting. That way you're not so far apart. She looks at Cinder. Plus, I want to talk to Terrence face to face.
Oh, please don't.
Holds quarterstaff. Okay. What a choice of words.
That
Quarterstaff back.
The anime moment of just like the shocked face with the sweat drop. Alright. Okay. Try not to physically harm him too badly. Will that work?
Fair enough.
I feel like I can't stop her from actually harming him. Mumbles that to Cinder.
It all depends on what she says. What he says.
Oh god. The DM says, well put that, poor boy. Fine. Yeah.
That way. Leave Cinder to rest.
It's not hard to convince them. We don't necessarily have to RP that. Mainly him is the one that and Terrence follows Big Brother decisions. So
yeah.
The middle one's the overprotective one, which is ironic.
Yeah, it's just more saying he doesn't necessarily have to be in the fight. She's not necessarily going to. She doesn't know if she can stop him if he tried. Well, she probably could, but she doesn't necessarily know if they'd want her to stop him the way she would.
He is talking now, but he kind of does have to like stop every once in a while because it looks like he is in pain when he does.
So like a horse throat.
Yeah.
Like very painful.
Yeah. So it is coming back. It is just slowly healing.
She does not hit them.
Yet.
Yeah. I made rolls a while back. Latod's kind of letting his brother start to be more independent.
I will say that, like, at the very least, no matter what, if they go over there, either Cinder or her will be by Hakio. They will not leave him alone.
Fair enough.
Also, my player way of saying, one of my other characters will be here.
Yeah,
control too.
fair. Does anything else happen?
Not that I have planned on my end.
Other than Aaron is probably sitting or standing in the hallway because that was the last place he saw Kreh go, and he has nothing better to do with his life.
You know,
He hasn't. He's still trying to figure out things, man. He doesn't know what else to do other than guard. It's just kind of his thing, man.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'd be able to get over there tonight to be able to do the scry. Cam's trying to do anything that will assure Amos that they're trying to look for his brother.
Yeah.
There is a cleric on board who may or may not have that.
Good point.
I don't think she knows that.
Fair.
But
Never
that's
mind.
not
Yeah.
gonna matter because around the evening time, she does actually return to the ship to let you guys know that they are going to open the portal, and that there might be a couple of them coming through to start updating. If anybody would like to go see people.
Yeah, Cam's gonna like send messages like down to everybody and go like, we've got company coming in the good way, like they're coming from the Earth plane kind of deal.
In a good way.
Well,
Like,
when you
there's
say
no
we have
response from
company,
Cinder.
you know,
She is
Gonna
asleep
let-
and dead to the
gonna
world.
let Cinder be, and if Ignis wants to come gather the information and return it to Cinder, fantastic.
Yeah, she'll go.
She will probably also grab Tuli before she heads off and goes, may need to borrow your abilities if you can later.
Alright. What do you need?
A scry?
On who?
Sawyer.
I can work on that while you guys all talk and let you know.
Okay, thank you, and let me know especially if you can't get through.
Alright.
Oh, that's not going to end well. Especially since they're opening up a portal.
They're opening it up to let people through this way first, and then yeah, it's gonna be fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, at least that's happening while they're talking strat and everything like that. Ha! Before they go, Kim's gonna go back over to Zarvis and kind of slip him back the ring and go, to be fair, just for right now, because I don't want you to get hit.
So you're saying you don't
Heck
trust
yeah.
me?
It's not you I don't trust.
Mm-hmm.
I could hit him if you want.
Is Kreh going?
She's going to opt out of this one?
Okay. She will lead you back. Yeah.
She doesn't know who's coming through, but she's operating under the assumption Keldor might be one of them, and on the off chance...
You're hoping
Fair.
it is.
Yeah.
So you actually get led to Ruby's office.
Mm-hmm.
You do see one person you recognize and one person you don't recognize.
Oh, good.
Of who came through to let you guys know what's going on. And he doesn't look very old, but he does have a teenager with him. Just kind of looking at all of you as you enter.
I suppose it's good to see you again.
Likewise. Although...
You seem more than than the last time.
Yeah. I will ask that question later.
Best save for when we can actually catch up.
Mm.
Who's your friend?
kid I'm keeping an eye on for a little while his dad does some business.
Aha.
Just kind of waves.
Not entirely. You know what? At this point, I'm just not going to question children appearing in random places.
Now, it's a child who'd probably kick your ass.
Sounds like fun.
Intriguing. Wouldn't be surprised, but intriguing nonetheless.
Ruby kind of chimes in. To explain, he's not much different from that one over there. And she points to Amos.
Ah! Ah.
I guess that technically makes you his uncle. She's like filing her nails, her claws.
Congratulations.
Almost isn't responding.
Right.
This would be one of the children of the others.
You know?
Because that just gave him another reason as far as to beat himself up.
Mm.
I'm sorry. This is a fails I had played for a while. I was like, oh yeah.
Oh no, it's fine. I say he's just beating himself up because his brother got captured because he sent him away, and now there's a younger family member that Sawyer is also an uncle of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everything is fine.
He's technically only half dragon.
Oh right, Spencer didn't know that.
Yeah, Spencer, he's kind of looks back and forth.
Yeah, long story. Told you we had a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't have much information for you guys. It's actually been pretty quiet on the Earth plane.
Well,
Which is... I was about to say, it's actually kind of scary to think about.
Well, I suppose that might be good.
Good, or someone knows that there is a bit of a army there now. A lot of people have come there for shelter.
Not surprising.
A lot of different stories, you know, where someone came from, of what's going on. Most of the planes are not happy with each other.
Good. Fantastic.
We even had to break up a few fights ourselves. Pretty sad to see people actually separating from others just because they don't like what that plane did to theirs or whatever.
That might be part of his plan.
Infighting. That might be why you're not being attacked. They're hoping you'll fall apart from the inside.
Oh, we've been doing our best to prevent that, keeping them separate if we need to. It's a pretty large city, that's not that hard. About half of it being underground.
Fair enough.
And you don't want to piss off a dwarf.
No.
Eh. looks at Cam like, "Is it all right if I say it?"
Say what? Your player is lost.
Just say what kind of has gone on with them and what they kind of know, basically.
That's kind of a. She nods over to Zarvis, like, you may want to check with him because that's more his family issue.
Walk over and kind of lean in. Should I tell them about what's going on in the Feywild?
Oh, I need to. It is right next to it.
If I miss anything, please feel free.
Okay.
We believe a lot of this is revolving around the Feywild and its previous leader. That one being a Kenku.
I heard the stories, but figured he died.
No, he's alive. We managed to rescue the parents that he took and sent to the Shadowfell, essentially. And he is the one causing all this. We believe he actually, since he wasn't in the Nine Hells, he might be there. Due to him having allies there.
It's possible. We've had no one come from there yet. Thought that was strange with how close it is.
We think some leaders have been either replaced or bought in some shape or form. Like Ruby was replaced here.
Trying to leave corruption out of there.
We think the current leader is helping him of the Feywild, at least. To some extent. At least I believe so.
Oh, good. That'll be fun.
Whether or not it's coerced or not, I couldn't tell you. Or if it's been a real one. Remember your fox friends?
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of working for him. You know how easily they replaced people.
Well, the one we had in prison managed to escape.
Good.
The other one who helped us, actually, is currently there, still helping. I've been keeping an eye on him just in case. Making sure he's never alone to contact people.
Yeah. His story is to be believed. His family is the leverage that they were using.
He's pretty sure that's become a lost cause after helping.
Yeah. If there's anything we can do to assist when this is all over or help him, I would like to.
I have to talk to him about that.
She nods.
The entire time, this kid has been staring at you, Amos. Because the word uncle was mentioned. Now
It's fine.
Now he's wondering.
Amos's eyes have not left the kid.
Don't know how much was explained, but we're hoping to get to the Earth plane ourselves and then try and figure out what to do from there. But Feywild seems like where we're heading.
Yeah.
Alright. I can let them know that. If anyone wants to go with you.
Help is always appreciated. Will we bring a few with us that'll be willing to help as well?
You got 3 leaders over there now.
Hold on, did the player hear that right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Were we aware there were 3? I was only aware of...
The dwarf is the one who is leading that specific plane.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I knew
Then
the
we have
dwarf
the-
was going to be there, and then the people we sent through, and then...
People were supposed to be revived.
There was one, at least one was to be revived, which was
Right, okay.
the kid's dad was a leader.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're not sure who the third one might be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where my question came in, because if Kim
There were
looks so confused.
There were several of them, yeah.
Who all is there? Refresh my memory.
You got Silkus, Thurmond, and Norfair.
This is where I go to the list of the frickin' leaders, so I remember
And this is
who
where
these
she's.
people are.
This is Ruby going. Earthplane, Elysium, Beastlands.
Alright.
He had fallen, but he was revived.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even think that he ever specified it. He only ever said the main city fell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He never said that the leader had died, to be fair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask,
Alright.
Spencer?
Hmm?
Which plane attacked the Wastelands?
Oh, DM has to go look at the thingy of notes. Ah, God, saves. Why?
I feel that.
Because... Na, 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 na.
Where are my notes on the info? I'm trying to remember what the document was called.
No, you're fine. Because it just might give us an idea of like another one that might be either coerced or replaced, basically. Or it just might be like the elemental plane where they're just fucking chaos anyways.
Ay. Okay. I'm sure I've got a list of it somewhere.
Oh, I know.
Up in the cheat and
There's
scroll
spots everywhere. Oh, these dots make a circle.
There. was a mix of the waste and Yenna.
The waste is probably just taking advantage of the situation.
Yeah, it was a bunch of hostile creatures. I half expected it.
Yeah. That might be right. Something with London.
Yenna's known for a bunch of thieves and riffraffs.
Yeah.
Out of character, that's the plane that doesn't like magic users, correct? Or at least it had the village that didn't like magic users.
The village, and that's also technically where the palace is. That
I was about to say,
and runs.
That's
which is supposed to be the thieves. Yeah.
I was like, that's
but he also hasn't been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether he knows about that now is another story. So he doesn't control a bunch of people who just want to steal and raid shit. That's really in Ace's mind. That's probably like, that's not my problem.
that both things that attacked were probably just opportunistic in the situation.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the elementals from the fire plane coming to attack. They're just they're the elementals.
They got poked a little bit and prodded just enough to like send them into a frenzy, and then that was enough.
Yeah.
Everywhere else needed a little bit more of a push.
Yeah.
Yeah. The planes are like the major ones were like the 9 howls, the ones that have like the major leaders are the ones that are, if they're the ones attacking, that's the ones that are the issues.
Yeah.
That means they're either coerced or replaced.
Yeah.
Or something in between. I say coerced because it could be bribery, it could be like, your family's in danger, stuff like that. It could be a lot of things. How's the rest of your family? If you don't mind me asking.
The ones that survived are good.
I'm sorry to hear that some didn't.
Always control everything. Figured we'd try to bring him back after some of this dealt with.
I'm sure Cinder would like to help.
About that. How did the kind of makes a splitting motion happen? How did that happen?
We made a very, very powerful friend.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stop asking at that point. It's
Good
a
idea.
pleasure to finally meet you fully, I guess.
Yes. I wasn't fully there when we met face to face. I was more just memories from her. I talked a little bit.
Yeah. He kind of remembers that.
Yeah.
It was about when she was starting to kind of get to that point.
Wasn't a full break at that point, but it was like her emotion was definitely, it was there. It was at the start.
Yeah, because I remember him like noticing she was off at the time.
Yeah.
The full break happened when Hawkbill technically died.
Yeah, that's fine.
Trauma, man. Question, actually. If you haven't heard anything out of Feywild, what about out of Celestia?
Or closed off.
Figured. Never hurts to ask. Start
Starting
from
as to
the door.
why.
They're keeping their secrets as usual.
That's what worries me. Because they were closed off before all this started.
Yep.
That's what's concerning.
Sure, that's fine, right?
No.
No.
Considering that's where things like went down for Cam's troop, no. That is the last known location. No.
They're all just having a big bonfire cook on. They don't want anybody to fucking inviting themselves in.
They're the gated community nobody asked for.
It's fine. I didn't want to visit my hometown anyway.
Well, that's walls to break into later.
Not recommended, but you're welcome to do what you wish.
Unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice in that matter.
I can always knock.
Huh. Don't think they're going to let us just walk in.
I didn't say what I was going to knock on.
And if you freeze the door, it'll shatter. Just a little kid behind him.
Note for Cinder.
Who's your parent?
He's a blue dragon.
Right. I don't think we've met that one yet.
No, you have not.
Remind me not to piss them off.
Just don't piss any of them off. They're dragons.
I don't know they're dragons until later half the time. We
How does it
learned
don't piss
this.
anybody off.
Okay,
Unless they're a dick.
You do realize I have tried that method and it ends up with me pissing them off anyways.
Wait, you've tried?
I'm going to pretend like I didn't hear that.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, he's just like confused listening to you now. Just tilts his head.
Just kind of wipes. Don't worry about it.
It takes a lot to learn.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll probably want to rest for the evening and then probably join everyone in the morning if that works out on your end.
Yeah. Works out.
Of course, if
Everyone
anything
all right?
changes,
Go ahead.
I'll let you know.
Hopefully nothing changes. I'd like to keep simple would be good.
I'm actually
Ignis,
kind of...
who-
Huh?
I was gonna say, Ignis, who doesn't know anything that's going on right here, just looks at Amos and just looks at Cam like, yeah, simple.
I'm actually surprised that your father let you come out. Usually the dragon children don't leave their dens for quite a while. The kid just kind of shrugs and looks down a little bit.
I should have done this right off the heckin' bat. I don't know why it's just now occurring me to do this. Can I insight them?
You are welcome to, because Spencer's kind of patting him on the head in a comforting way.
Well.
Yeah. Something all of a sudden I'm just like, with that comment, something's not right.
Amos is going to as well.
Right. I forgot her insight's bullshit on Ignis.
Oh, that's not a good why.
Ah!
Jesus, people.
Listen.
I'm angry. I'm angry about my role. I'm angry about it.
You know, you have a good insight.
Well, it's got a decent deception, but oh god, it's trying to save while I click the chat. Stop that.
Stop it. Stop it.
I'm angry.
Stop trying to save the chat.
Thankfully, Amos has a +5 in insight.
I have a +8. I've rolled crap.
Ignis is the exact opposite of Cinder and has a +9.
Cam does. I can't really tell what might be wrong. Ignis and Amos, though, can tell that there's definitely something that's been on the kid's mind, but he's been trying to hide it.
Is he missing?
He shakes his head. Spencer did confirm that the dad was back in the Earth plane. We've had some problems with poachers, that's all.
Say again.
We've had some problems with poachers, that's all. Dad didn't think it was safe at home anymore.
Poachers?
Mm-hmm. Probably taking advantage of the chaos.
Just looks sad now.
We encountered some poachers in our first venture into the Beastlands. They were trying to capture a moondog. Guardian of the plane.
Elysium, I mean.
Oh, it was Elysium, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have said Elysium, because he would remember that. He would remember that. I was like, he might as a hell of a feat that helps with things.
You're not technically wrong, because we were on our way to the Beastlands.
We were on our way to the Beastlands, right.
The plane, yeah.
Right. Yeah, he would have said Elysium. Trying to capture one of the Guardians of the Plains.
These ones specifically, not dragons. Pretty sure it's the same ones, or like same group that killed our grandmother.
Lovely individuals.
No.
No.
No sarcasm.
Because now another thought has crossed Amos's mind. If they hunt dragons.
He wasn't safe back home.
Mm-hmm. And who says that's the only plane they operate in?
Mm-hmm. And Kreh didn't show up. Spencer kind of... He's gonna give you guys kind of a look. And kind of look at the kid with this... There might have been more of them at one point.
Oh.
He's not gonna say it out loud, but he's kind of being obvious about what he's trying to say.
Yeah. You don't just put a dragon kid with just a random human guard because you want to, because even dragon kids can probably hold their own, but like against poachers that hunt them specifically, yeah, that makes more sense now.
There's now only one thought running through the Ignis's head.
Let me put it this way to you, Cam. He's only that young. He still doesn't take up multiple spaces.
That's technically a wormling.
The baby!
Yeah, he hasn't quite hit the young adult yet.
Yeah, he's still wormling at the moment, technically.
Fine. Anger.
Right. So, poachers to deal with. Feywild to get into. Celestia to get into. Oh, that's a lot of things.
Is Thule in the room?
She had walked out to do the scrying.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like outside the door. She's kind of just waiting to come back.
I need to go get some air.
Let me know if you need anything.
He's gonna walk out the door to Thule.
Yeah, she's sitting at like a table nearby in the hallway-ish area. There's like a little spot to sit.
He'll sit down with her. Anything?
Oh, the good news is I was able to scry on him. Bad news is I don't know exactly where he is. Wherever it is, it's dark and probably in a building or underground or something.
Did he seem bound?
Hesitantly nods.
How hurt did he seem?
Seemed unharmed, from what I could tell. Could be multiple reasons for that.
Well, just learned that the Earth plane has a problem with poachers that hunt dragons. Poachers tend to, unless they're after certain pieces of the animal or the creature, tend to keep the prey alive until the time they're sold or no longer needed.
Yeah, in a dragon's case, scales and stuff sell for a lot. Although he was still in his human form, that could be why they're keeping him there like that. Well, elven form, whatever. Stubborn man.
Thank you, Thule.
I wish it was better news, but you're welcome.
Oh, trust me. If it is poachers, they're not talking me out of not killing them this time. And he stands up and walks back into the room.
To be fair, you should always kill them. This is a druid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, he heard it. He's just going to stand next to Cam when he enters.
Wait, what?
He'll re-enter the room after, as far as he's done talking to Thule. He'll just stand there next to Cam.
She's gonna look at him with raised eyebrow as if asking.
Walked over and petting puppies.
He'll send Nubby over that way as far as as well.
Yeah.
Aside from
Because you guys got the confirmation from, like, I think it was Sawyer, or at least Kreh did, that they usually don't leave their nest without their parent, or they just kind of stay there.
Mm-hmm.
So this is new stuff. Puppies.
Yeah.
He'll side glance over to Cam. Make sure he makes eye contact. If poachers have them, it's not just their job, but it will be my job to crush their skulls.
I wouldn't ask not to harm these poachers.
Let's hear this.
Mm-hmm.
Sawyer's been captured.
Didn't make it back.
He is potentially on the material plane somewhere. I need to warn your father. A dragon looking for its pup is probably not a good thing, especially considering these people got to Sawyer.
Well, this one did say they pretty sure it's the same group who killed his grandmother, aka would have been Sawyer's mom.
Yeah.
AKA these people are very brave.
Yeah.
On the dragons they target. And if his family, if his siblings were targeted, yeah, they're very brave people. And haven't been found yet.
Out of character, bravery does not always equal intelligence.
No. No, it doesn't. I'm just pointing that out. That they are brave enough to attack the Guardians.
Yep. Alright. Okay, we'll do an excuse of herself and step outside the room and send that information with her last high-level spell slot.
Yeah.
I'm sure that goes over fine.
You don't get a response back from a obvious reason.
Pissed off dad. Yeah, no. She just kind of steps back in and goes, well, I'm going to operate under the assumption that silence in your family equals pissed off.
Amos is a good example of this.
I could have given you that.
I have seen you, your half-brother, and your father. I'm operating under a very, very strong assumption that anger in your family is, number one, not good. Number two, equals silence, and silence in very angry people is not. I'm sure that's going to be fine. The material plane should still be standing when we get there.
I think to be fair,
it takes for them to try and find him.
To be fair, he most likely already knew about this situation.
Yeah.
But now it's going from grandchildren to child.
Yeah, it's one thing if it's your grandkid, like, you can be protective and stuff like that, but the parent is like, if your child is in that kind of danger, there's a whole new level of, like, just
There's
no.
already kind of a pissed off blue dragon, but he's dealing with the earth plane stuff because of obligations.
Yeah, it's fine.
Boys say it like that too if you talk to him.
It's fine. I'm pretty sure we're all just glad that the poachers haven't exactly gotten found yet. Or maybe we shouldn't be, because once some things settle down, the dragons will just raise every plane to find out who's been doing this if we're not careful.
Oh, that would have been interesting considering what's being planned as far as for after this for Amos.
Oh, it's fine.
It's fine. Anyways.
He's switching so he could have Nubby on his head and he's like playing with Nubby and the dogs.
That's so cute.
Little itty bitty dragon.
Is there anything else we should know? Anything you'd need to know from us?
Nothing I can think of that would be super important at the moment.
Right.
I do suggest maybe going around and talking to different people in the city, see what's going on yourselves.
Of course. We'll probably spend most of our time doing that.
But what time is it?
It was evening when you guys headed there. It's probably
Okay.
starting to get dark
Alright.
now by this point, by the time you guys got there and talked.
Gotcha.
It's not terribly far, but it is probably maybe like a... From where her building is, maybe like a 30-minute walk, because there was also the path that led under, so it wasn't too far from the wall.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She'd like to be near her ship. She didn't want to have to travel very far.
That's respectable.
That's fair.
It's very fair.
Hey, man.
This is not a happy camper at the moment. It's fine.
Gonna come over here and lean up and whisper something.
Karen kind of looks at Amos and goes, "Do you want to stay for a bit and talk with your nephew?" It might do you some good.
You really think it's a good idea for one who is angry about a half-brother being taken, possibly taken by the same people who killed his kin?
I think a little boy is very curious. And I think you could use a little hope and joy right now.
Anybody watching this like whisper conversation happen between those two?
I was-
Or so.
I will say yes, because Amos is not looking at Cam while responding to her.
If you've
It's
ever
just
wondered, like, picture it in your mind of a dragon giving puppy dog eyes.
Oh.
And Spencer has this very annoyed look of, like, he's starting to lose whatever battle or conversation they're having.
Look, Amos. You're not going to be able to do anything about Sawyer right now. Your father is doing everything he can to locate him, and we have given as much information to him as possible. We are too far out of reach right now. And before you go back to blaming yourself, even though I'm pretty sure you haven't stopped, it's not your fault. You didn't know the poachers were out there. You didn't know how bad the situation was. You didn't know they had the guts to go after that kind of dragon.
You say that, but then you remember that we were idiots who went into the Shadow Plane and encountered Shadow Dragon. You'd think nobody would be brave enough to do that. Because we were dumb enough to do that. Bravery does not equal intelligence.
No, I never said they were smart. Just didn't. Look.
You didn't know their existence. It doesn't matter at that point.
But we knew of poachers' existence.
We didn't know this kind of poacher existed.
All poachers are the same.
Well, hello there.
Kind of tugs on Amos's robes.
Turns to him.
Can I come with you for the night?
Say again, you got quiet on my end.
Can I come with you for the night? You seem very defeated, Spencer. Of the look of, oh god, I gotta explain this to his father.
Is safer with you, Uncle Amos?
Turns to Cam. Sometimes you're so lucky you're a woman.
I have been hit for less.
I am not like the people who would just backhand you. But I can be.
Can we get a Gib slap? Like that?
Thank you.
I just,
It's like,
I know.
Turns to Spencer.
I just
Looks at Spencer.
ask that
Go ahead.
I just ask that you don't leave him alone if you do let him come with you.
Tell him he's with family.
Alright. Time to deal with a very angry blue dragon. Okay. Just,
Well, in the morning.
Hmm?
We'll see you all in the morning.
Yeah, I'll be back. Probably with his father. He just starts walking off. It's off to wherever the portals are.
Sure, that will go just fine then.
I'm sure it will. There was some rolls and a
Look, man, you can't say
blue
no.
dragons. The blue dragons have a high charisma, by the way. Holy crap! This kid's got a +7 to his charisma.
No.
But he's also have something else, so he's a bit of a mix. Probably human from what you guys are looking at.
Yeah. I dig his pick, man. That's so good. Alright. So to rest then. Or to play 20 questions in some cases. Looking at Amos and tiny child.
Right, my name's Mason.
Pleasure.
I'm almost.
Ignis.
service.
Oh. I've got a good question.
Hmm?
Who gets to fill in Kreh? Not it.
Don't worry about it, I'll do it.
Are you sure?
Don't worry about arguing who's going to do it. It's my brother.
Alright.
I figured I already had to. I'm gonna be filling in Cinder anyways. If she's giving me a walk at the moment, I might have to wait till morning.
Well, let me at least make sure the parents gets informed that we can go in the morning.
Oh, he's just standing there, like, holding Nubby on his head.
Lean in and whisper to Amos, because technically he's shorter than her at the moment.
Hmm?
I can promise you one thing. Whoever took him, they ain't gonna run very far with broken legs.
I love when this group suddenly gets violent out of left field.
This is Ignis. She doesn't get violent on left field. She's always violent.
I mean, yeah.
Out of left field, this isn't the first time Amos has gotten very angry about poachers.
Yeah.
If
Also
only
might
you
be
knew
part of
someone who has interesting connections to different networks.
Uh-huh. Oh, I already had that planned.
Oh, God.
Oh, don't worry. That'll be a conversation that comes up sooner rather than later.
Oh, God. I'm guessing we're gonna get started heading back and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unless Ruby has anything to want to stop us, but otherwise, yeah.
Bless you.
What?
Sorry. I don't. She doesn't have anything to say. She'll just expect you guys in the morning sometime, and hopefully Marilyn will have some answers for you by then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
So if it doesn't, give her a few more hours and she'll send Risha in there.
Oh, good. That'll be fun.
Over the knees. Wait, no, that's a gnome way.
She has an order of people that go in, and when Risha doesn't work, Jer is the one who goes in.
Oh no!
Yeah.
When
Remember
you
he
go
had
from
an
Marilyn
ability.
to Tiny to Jared, like you just yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he's a very intimidating man.
Oh yeah.
If I remember correctly, he can learn memories
Oh
by
dear.
force.
Yeah. I believe so.
Something about drinking blood.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I do think on the way back, Cam will ask Service how the conversation with the parents went.
They don't believe me.
Just face palm.
I think they believe me, but also don't believe me. That makes sense.
It's
He probably just follow you, Amos, until you tell him otherwise, to be fair.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and do something.
Considering the situation and how much we probably mentioned each other to them, probably.
Okay, sorry.
What?
See you.
I'm okay. Ah.
Sorry about the rest gift back thing. Just, again, didn't want you to get punched if he showed up.
I honestly don't care if he does. I punch back.
I really don't want another fight to break out over me.
He
doesn't.
punches him. He punches back. Ignis dogpiles.
I am a whole person.
That's dirty.
As long as he's not getting yeeted off of the ship again, I'm pretty sure we're fine.
Fair. Oh, Jesus, cat. Background noises.
Yeah. The way Cam's probably gonna inform the parents, the three that are going with them in the morning at least, is probably just a quick message just to her mom or something like that to let her know, like, hey, we're going in the morning. We were able to get access to portal stuff for all of this and whatnot.
They're basically gonna keep it closed until certain times. That way no one comes in now that they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
It's basically send ascending when you want to go through.
Yep.
Oh, if something goes wrong, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, not the wrong person can go through and they can say, hey, no. Not a good idea. Oh yeah, the portal's destroyed. No. Amos, you are now perma babysitting. Okay.
Okay. Hmm. Gets back to ship.
Mm-hmm.
Go find Kreh.
Alright. You can either look around or you can probably ask Aaron, who's been posted in the damn hallway this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ignis looked at him like, what the fuck? Okay.
He's like a guard dog, man, and she just left him out there.
God.
She brought him to the ship and then didn't give him any direction on where to go or what to do, so now he's just following her. But also not disturbing her. Yeah. Kind of. She kind of did. He is a little bit of a lost puppy right now. He doesn't know what to do with himself other than guard her.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, you know, I realize this, but Kreh is she is in a particular brain thoughts.
Yeah, he would let you know, Amos, that she is in her room.
Okay. He'll turn to look at Mason. I know we just go back to the ship. Can you do me a huge favor and stand right here with Aaron? I'll be right back out. Maybe go talk to someone real quick. Aaron, can you keep an eye on my nephew, please?
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Myself down.
Hold on to Nubby. He likes to try and sneak away.
Alright.
Nubby just kind of tilts his head like, huh?
You doubt my secrets.
You know, the thing, you know, when animals know you're talking about them,
Yeah.
and they do the, me?
Who, me?
He knocks on the door.
Yeah. Who is it?
Amos.
She'll just mage hand from where she is to open the door.
There.
He enters.
A moon.
Alright. So she has changed how her room looks.
Oh dear.
See if I can remember. So what you see is very nicely cut, like, hedges and everything. And it looks like if you actually look to the path, it looks like it might be like some type of maze, like garden maze or something. In the center of it is a shrine to the, or it says the Shrine of Harmony on it. And there is a picture of a dragon carved into the stone. Then the stone itself shines almost like a prism under the moonlight and the night sky.
Mm-hmm.
She'll just kind of sit up from where she was laying kind of next to Strine, which I remember there was like kind of like steps leading up to it in a sense, if I was right. Like the center part?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was like a steps up to it.
All
It's
right.
a very well-kept shrine for something that's hidden within a maze.
Yeah. So she'll just sit up from where she was there. Need something?
So there's a possibility we'll be going hunting some poachers soon. With the intent to kill.
Great start, but why?
Well, Sawyer never made it to Father. Our father.
I heard that roll.
But he made it to the material plane.
I see.
He's fine at the moment. No harm is to him. We had Tuli scry on him. See if she could locate him. Seems to be either underground or in a building. Couldn't tell where. He is bound. Not hurt in any way, at least that it seems. I'll be reaching out to somebody here in a bit to see if there's anyone looking to try and offload any white dragon scales, teeth. And maybe they'll know who and where they are.
You planning to scry him again?
We can have Tuli do it in the morning.
She'll look over to her left where a dresser is. She's just gonna bring her dresser back.
Mm-hmm.
Top door on the right.
Walks over, opens the top drawer to the right.
And you will find a white dragon scale wrapped in a scarf. That should help.
Oh.
And just to
Right,
go
out of-
poof when you're done with it.
Fair. Okay, out of character, to be real, I almost already figured there was something going on between Kreh and Sawyer. So it
This
doesn't
one's a bit
surprise him?
It's a bit smaller. Because technically when he gave it to her, he was pretty young.
Ah, fair.
There anything else?
Well, now I'm curious about your new room layout.
It's a shrine to his mother.
Can he put two and two together at this point?
Mm-hmm. You can go up and read it, too.
He will walk up and read it.
It essentially describes a story about a dragon of Serenity. Or her name was Serenity. And she was the dragon of harmony that used to try to bring peace upon all the lands. She was a crystal dragon. And the only one of her kind. As far as you know, knowing I'm not even going to make you roll, in history you would know that there was only ever one in existence that you know of.
After he finishes reading it, he will turn, begin to leave, before he leaves. Before he opens the door, because he doesn't want anyone outside the door to hear. I'm sure you'll have some fun with these people as well. And number one goal when we find him, we free him before we kill them. I'm sure he'll want to measure revenge on the ones who may have taken his mother's life. And then he'll walk out the door.
As soon as you open the door, he's gonna peek around and look in.
Mm-hmm.
Tilts his head. Suddenly, child. Curious.
Mm-hmm.
A new friend.
Nephew.
Ah,
Father lives in the earth plane. Not safe there.
good to know.
Hi.
Spencer was watching him.
Right, I never gave him a layout of this place.
Player's brain just did a lag, what?
Spencer
Oh,
is
it's just-
the other one. Greg, yours is the one that
Oh.
did the lag.
Oh, fuck. I just, okay. Rerolling.
Get rid of that nat one.
Yep. It's fine. That one was 2 ones, making it 11. It's great.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Right. Take it they're faring well.
Yeah, they're doing well. They, apparently they don't think that, this one's father's gonna be very happy with him letting him come stay the evening with me. Because he's supposed to keep a watch on him.
My dad has possessive issues.
Most dragons do. Once you get older, you'll understand sort of certain aspects. For instance,
also the dragon, the greed one. He's also the greed one, so it's a little more excessive.
You know, that makes a bit more sense. It just nods, yeah. That's, this is fair.
He's just gonna have to deal with the fact that he's with family.
Oh, no, that's what they told Sawyer Spencer to tell him. He would have said Spencer, not Sawyer. Players over here with too many S names going through their head at the moment.
You know that's fair.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
There's only so
It's
many first letters in the alphabet.
Oh, trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. Don't worry, it's like the Striker Stalvert situation or any of the other characters I have, like, freaking same letters for NPCs in my camp. I get it. Trust me, I get it. Yeah, that's what I told Spencer to tell him. He's with family.
Good.
Get some sleep.
Fair enough.
We'll need it.
Just let you know I'll be up early tomorrow.
More than likely won't be the only one.
Fair. But if I'm not in this room, look for me around Loba. Might have something for them to look into.
That'd be a good place for me to start then. I need to finish something.
So be it. Aha! Fuck! Phlegm! Everything's fine.
Ahmed.
This Alright, sorry. Alright. Rest well.
He'll nod. And have Mason follow him. Since Mason is doing the nosy and looking into a lady's room.
Yeah, Kreh, you are currently your hood is being pulled to go to the bed by a striker.
Hey.
And it probably is more adorable than it should be when he's trying to growl.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's like a puppy growling.
Yeah, she'll just look back at him and just like, 1 second. And she will go out and just peek around where she realizes Aaron must be.
Yeah, he's just kind of in the hall. Leaning against the wall.
So I realize I never gave you a layout of this place.
Not really sure what to do.
You intending to crash out here all night?
Probably.
I can put a couch in here.
Couch.
Couches.
To be fair, I sleep on
she has stairs on the shrine.
Hey, yes.
Who needs comfy bed when you have stars to stare at?
That's fair.
You're right.
Mason would make a comment though. You guys are leaving. Or him and Amos, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Most people that aren't dragons don't visit her shrine. Probably she knows what it looks like.
There for a bit. Sawyer was staying on the ship with us.
Kind of tilts his head.
You probably don't know him.
I know of him. I've never met him.
That... My half-brother, your father's brother, half-brother, I'm not sure at the moment as far as how all the families connected. Still piecing that together bit by bit as I learn about everyone.
Those dragons are all from the same mom. I know that much.
Okay.
And there's a few of us that are kind of random. So. Lucy has quite a few lovers.
Yeah, I got that sense as well.
And probably more children than she should.
She's a good friend of Sawyer's. Sure Sawyer told her about it. Or... I know... From what I could tell, Zarvis, who's also on the ship, knew Sawyer from a while ago, as well as knew Kreh there for a while.
Well, she got the details down pretty well, so she probably went there a few times.
It wouldn't surprise me. Even if you don't know someone personally, but know they did great things, it's always best to pay the respects, no matter if you knew them or not in life.
Yeah, it's just a pain going all the way to Celestia to see it. I'll clean it up whenever we're there.
You do a great job of it. If it still looks as pristine as that, you do an excellent job. I still need to make my way out that way at some point. Each plane I make it to, it's my first time visiting it.
Oh, I can show you the shrine someday then.
Sounds good. Now, let's show you around the ship a bit before we actually head off to bed. Introduce you to a few of the crew members. So you can see some of the people I get to deal with on a daily basis when we're on the ship.
Alright.
And he'll just spend a bit of time just walking around, introducing to some of the people. He'll probably start with like Norik and Hildira. You know, and just, you know, go around, and some of the people that are more out and about, he'll introduce them to and stuff like that. Don't need to RP all that out, but
yeah. Probably takes the most interest in the Dragonborn.
oh yeah,
No.
I figured he probably would.
Yeah, their families. Your guys' family is a bit more unique. You don't end up looking like that. But there are, you know, other dragons. Obviously, you know, Sora's not the only white dragon to exist.
Oh yeah. oh yeah. Standing skelly man.
Alright, anything go... Oh, hiccups. Anything going on?
I had something funny, but that was just me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
These two asleep.
Kreh doesn't have anything major planned. Oh wait, you were asking. Sorry. I was delayed. I didn't realize I was muted. Oh yeah, I'm good here. Didn't realize I was muted before. Okay.
That's fair. And it's mute again.
Yeah,
Aha! I was testing
you. After informing the parents, it's probably figuring out where she's sleeping tonight. She's thinking about going to her room, but she's not sure if she should be staying with Zarvis. There's still a conversation about that stuff to be had, but haven't had time yet.
Fair.
Oh my.
He offers to read you a story so you can fall asleep.
Oh.
People take that.
Yes. Go glomp the man. Glomp him.
Somebody else is offering to tell her a story? What? She's there for that. She's 100% there for that. Don't know how long it'll take her to fall asleep. She might just be staring at him for a bit, but she will fall asleep eventually.
He'll probably tell you, like, random stories in the Feywild.
Yeah, no, it works.
I feel like Ignis is gonna knock on Cinder's door. I'm pretty sure Cinder's not gonna wake up.
No, and I feel like he would answer the door, but I get this strange feeling he's pinned. And or fell asleep.
He has strength.
Yeah. He's a sorcerer. He don't have the strength.
Yeah, she's just gonna knock on the door, and what she's gonna call out is, "Are you too decent?" I'm fine, it's a sister.
I love it.
Yeah.
She'll just open the door because she would have access.
Technically the same person, so yeah.
And she'll crash somewhere else in the room.
Fair.
Like, I will tell Cinder in the morning because she is not that conscious.
Gonna adjust the things for a long rest.
Out of character, why I'm imagining like the initial knock on the door from Ignis. You just Hulk is just like stretched, like trying to stretch it out. I'm like, hey, door. Shh.
Probably like poking, fiddling, like, can you turn the knob?
Like, do the thing.
Mine's like butting at the finger.
That's just cute. Oh. Alright. Is that all that happens for the rest of the night?
Yep.
Pizza.
At most, there could be possible conversation between Kreh and Arian if he pushed for it, but other than that...
He might ask at a later point, but he's
Gotcha.
seeing as she seems to probably not want to talk. He's not gonna bother her while she's assumingly paying her respects or something, or praying, or whatever she's doing.
Gotcha.
I'll probably just
Also,
watch
I
until he
love
falls
these
asleep.
rooms. You can poof things in and out of existence and still technically have them physically exist.
Yeah. Mason probably actually curled up in like Nubby's bed with him.
I'm dead. I died. You are now talking to my spirit. My spirit demands the afterlife have more cookies.
So now Amos knows Lucy has probably more children than she should. And several lovers, which means
And
probably
he
most of them are not
surprised.
Yeah, and probably most of them are only related half.
Yep. Like I said, he is not surprised.
No, she is lust, to be fair. And she is very old as well. She's one of the oldest.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I think I have her. She's only like 60 years off of Dad. She's pretty old.
You know.
Something like that. I'll have to double check. She's somewhere in there, between there and 100 years difference. She was probably, she's technically the oldest. Yeah. It's fine. But yeah, let's rest. Everything seems to go fine for the night.
Yay.
Sweet.
Hey.
Nice comfy cobblestones. Or whatever these stairs are made of.
Kreh turns them into soft pillows.
Nope. It remains canon that those are stone.
Fair.
The shrine was not fluffy.
That is fair.
Slate stairs.
When you're tired enough, you can fall asleep anywhere and be fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's fine. She didn't do this a lot. At all.
Yeah, you know.
Definitely not.
Nope, never.
It was totally not the only place in that fucking town she actually had good memories of.
Also the most hidden place where nobody bothered her. Or ever found her.
Also fair.
She knew that maze like the back of her damn hand.
Hey, when did that bump get there?
Yeah, it's a maze that's purposely supposed to get you lost if you don't know how to navigate it. It is set up to, if you have a reason to go there, you will find your way through. Otherwise, you don't find your way through, and if you're just trying to go to the shrine to go there. It's a weird concept. I don't know how to explain it.
It does make sense to me.
Yeah.
The maze knows.
One thing that was not explained, but I will give it as player knowledge. Technically, it was rumored that the Crystal Dragon was a sidekick to the creator of the world, essentially. It was the right hand. So, in a sense, she is about as close to a god as you can get. That was existing in the material plane. I think I described it to you, Drag, as like she was almost like either considered a, depending on who you asked, a pet or a right hand, depending on who actually had the opinion and knowledge.
Yeah, I feel like Kreh leaned more towards the right hand because, you know, people.
Does she still watch over the world with the creator? Who knows?
Who knows?
Hey, they would know.
Yeah, they would know.
Oh yeah, they would know. Yes, that's correct.
You know, real quick. After he's sure Mason is asleep, we'll do a quick little rewind. He will pull out the card, and we'll contact Ace.
All right, the man doesn't sleep. So
that's why he waited for Mason to go to sleep, because he figured it didn't matter how long he waited.
Yeah.
And what I had said earlier, as far as what he had said earlier to Kreh, as far as he will ask, do you know of anyone trying to offload White Dragon scales or teeth?
Not to my knowledge, but I can have people look into it and see if that's a thing.
And he will explain. Thank you. My brother Sawyer's been captured by someone. We're thinking it's poachers.
A few of those that come through the city. I can keep an eye out. Brave and ballsy motherfuckers, though.
Oh, you have no idea.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
Much appreciated.
Would you like me to, make them a guest if I do?
You can. Make sure they tell you where my brother is, though. Because I'm sure he wants to deliver a bit of family payback, if you will.
Keep them a guest. Don't kill them. Got it.
Oh, that is my family's job.
Fair enough. You can hear the disappointment.
And he'll put the card away. And
he will
he
let you
himself
know.
will attempt to. Yep.
He will have people ask around the city to find out things. See if that's been a thing there. Oh, it's fun. Alright. So, morning comes, you all start to wake up.
Yeah.
And that's where we'll call it.
I don't like
Cool.
the way you said that.
What?
I'm concerned all over again.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
have a certain voice that's like, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's 110% not, and I don't know why.
No, let's see. There's a lot of reasons why it's not.
I mean, there are plenty of reasons currently why it's not okay, but I need to know why this specific moment is not okay, because waking up should be relatively easy and just getting our crap and going. So, something's wrong.
Oh, is it? I thought we were waiting a couple days, not next day.
Yeah, Cam kind of made that assumption, to be fair. She didn't actually confirm that with anyone.
Sorry.
Amos had suggested a few days.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's fine. I just get my bodyguard acclimated to the ship with the rest of the crew.
Bye.
Eventually
Sorry,
give them.
a few days might have been over in the Earth Kingdom. That was my bad.
Well, see, I almost was thinking a couple days was because I'm sure the Hells have more books on demons.
Oh, this is the one.
Oh.
I need a new demon other than a Balgra that's a CR5 for a certain spell.
Fair. Very fair.
Player knowledge has located one. Character does not know of one yet.
That's fair.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't have anybody enter the thing, but we'll try again tomorrow. I'll leave it going and up in case anybody enters it overnight or something. I don't know. But I can't draw if there's nobody in it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, even a wormling has a 4d10 lightning damage. Holy crap.
Oh god,
You know?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
The breadth of even the weakest dragon is
Well,
bullshit.
that's for the medium-sized one. That's what he is. He's a medium one. The other ones are young adults. Sawyer and his sister.
Yeah, like the older to get, the bigger like the thing is. But like even the like the base little medium one, their breast nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah. Let me see. What is an actual worm, like a normal itty bitty one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I've got a sheet of like their sizes somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
See,
essentially about half the size of what you guys saw Sawyer
Mm-hmm.
when he was transformed. So
Range and damage are usually what are the two things that go ridiculous the higher you go.
and the DC is
Mhm.
lower, the younger they are too. It's still a 30-foot line for him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's basically like
I think the
using
lowest.
the straight up lightning bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just at a 30-foot
I think-
range instead of the 100-foot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's like at base, like the smaller ones. I think it's like a 15-foot. Is like the smallest they get, and it just expands from there.
Yeah.
It just goes
Yeah.
until they can wipe out most people in one breath.
That's fine. He's half human, so it's fine.
He's adorable.
And he might have skills in other places, like his uncle's, like Amos does.
You know?
Who knows? You'd have to find out.
Yeah,
Fine.
I'm hoping we don't have to find out because it's a kiddo and I'd rather not find out.
I also realized as a player, Cinder didn't ask anyone else about bringing anybody else. It's fine.
Yeah. I have to make a roll to see if Mason wandered off early in the morning to see if he could explore the ship. There's enough people to keep an eye on him, right?
That's making me more concerned than I already was.
You know.
And here I was-
Everything is okay.
This will end poorly.
Nah, it'll be fine.
I'm just.
Amos
Everything
wakes up and
was
nephew, who he was asked to keep an eye on, is gone. Poachers killed his siblings. Poachers may have one of his uncles. Poachers killed his grandmother. Yeah, this is going to end well.
Fair. I'm about to be a very overprotective uncle, I think.
That's fine.
Oh, don't worry. It's going to be perfectly fine.
I'm
I also
just gonna
realized
go
I
hide over here.
need a material component for scrying.
Mm.
Yeah. It is a thing.
It does. The thing I like about it is like if I look at it again, 5th level scrying, it gives you like 3 options,
Mm-hmm.
which is like a font filled with holy water, a silver mirror, or a crystal ball. But I feel like as long as you can justify it being worth 1,000 gold, you can kind of
Mm-hmm.
come up with anything that fits more your character style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I could see her being more like, like one of those like saucer bowls you can fill with water.
Oh, yeah.
Doing something like that, where like the water is what you see it in. Because I feel it's more naturey and druidy.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
could see that.
Mm-hmm.
The bowl itself is worth 1,000 gold. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a highly artisan bowl.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Probably has some magic to allow it to cast the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I'm gonna say goodbye to the
Yes.
stream because I need to use the restroom.
This is fair.
Goodbye, stream.
Bye, everybody. Come back tomorrow for the giveaway.
Woo!
Yeah.